Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
They can work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep hoping. When I say penitentiary, put him in him. Okay?
I put on this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace. I'm down.
Yo, Rise Podcast family, what it do, what it is, how y'all feeling? Hope everybody had a great day today. Let's get this thing started. 5-time champ, 3 different weight divisions, hard hitting, devastating punching. Miss Lori Baby, Javante Tank Davis, redesigning minds one mind at a time. You know, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Make sure y'all hit that like button because we got Miss Lori and the great Coach Calvin in the building. Shout out to the Bad Girls Promotions, EOE, education over everything. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. Last but not least, y'all can say it with me in the chat box.
Bro, without a
Coach
doubt, without a
Calvin,
doubt.
Miss Lori, what's going on? How y'all feeling today?
What's going on? Hey, you gotta add Al on there now. Scout Miles, gotta add him on there. There's a couple more y'all gotta add on there. A couple more in there that's helping to support the cause and whatnot, man. But everything is great, man. Everything is great, man. That song, man, that joint touched me right there. Boy, that our open intro, goodness,
That's
great.
fire.
Man, that's more than fire, man, because I remember when we first started this thing. Goodness gracious. And still got a journey, man. Like my man said, it ain't over until you throw the dirt on you.
That's right, Coach Calvin.
Yeah,
That's right.
boy.
You had that baby. You had him since he was a baby.
Yeah, real
A
talk.
baby,
I had a
baby.
lot.
I remember
I have a
going to
lot
the
of them like that
ambulances
since
with
they're a
him.
baby. Yeah,
I know, right?
I know, man. It's just when you sit back and think. I don't think just about him. I think about the whole journey when it first started, before he even came in the gym, and then we have a conversation when he was in the gym, watching the other ones before him that 6 feet under. Some of them got a lot of time in jail and whatnot. On that note and whatnot, but that song is so hot, so hot. I want to do a moment of silence because one of my good friends that actually got me in boxing passed away today. Reggie Gross passed away today. You know, he was doing triple life sentence, you know, and man, if it wasn't for him, you know, working with me in boxing and whatnot, I don't know what I'd be doing this and that because he used to always tease me. You should go home and fight, man, because you can fight. And, you know, I think I did what he wanted me to do. So
You
I'm gonna
made
be
him
quiet.
proud, Coach.
Yeah, yeah. So he was on his way home soon. So you know, I
Stop,
mean,
Coach.
Lord's the best of planners. I'm gonna give him a moment of silence, please. Thank you.
Every
Yeah,
time you get emotional, I get emotional.
yeah.
Any
Reggie was a good
man
guy.
that gets emotional, I get emotional.
Reggie was a good guy, though. You know, good heart, good heart. You know, went through a lot of the Baltimore street situation. You know, but I salute him. You know, definitely salute him. I sit back and reflect on them days we was locked up. We was locked up, and he used to always sit there and say, "Man, you can rumble, man. I ain't know you can fight the way you fight." But salutes go out to him, man, and blessings to his family and whatnot, you know. But he be home soon.
Hey, my baby's in the chat.
Who's your baby?
we gonna talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
what's up?
told you when Calvin come on here, she be front row center for her baby. I
That's
told you.
my baby.
Now listen, it's a beautiful thing to see them two together, Miss Lori. Cause they be,
It-
man, listen.
I think
Both
we
of them
talked
just be
about this the
smiling
last couple
like
times we've
little
been
school
on
kids.
Yeah, sometimes it
They
feels
just be
like that, senior.
they
Sometimes
Mm.
be
it
just
feels like that.
smiling away.
Yeah,
But
both of them.
it's a good thing though. It's a good thing though,
yeah,
Mr. Coach Calvin.
yeah. It is. You know,
Coach Cal
like
got him a
I
winner.
remember. I remember when Tank was going through his stuff, I was going through my stuff, and she was my savior. To tell you the truth,
Oh,
Almighty sent me someone that understand me,
mm,
and don't try to change me, and don't interfere with what I'm doing. Just let me be me because it's me. So that's the great thing about this whole situation and whatnot. Because how would I sit there and say someone can actually talk to you and you can hear it. Did that make sense?
that,
Oh my
that.
gosh, you just oh my gosh, Coach.
He's dropping
You can,
relationship gems on us.
That
uh,
never made so much sense to me and all, you
Mm,
know what I mean?
yeah,
That
you
part
can
right
hear
there
it.
make a lot of sense when you can hear it.
Yeah, when you can hear it. Sometimes as men, sometimes we can't hear our woman talking to us. But this is a person that really got through to me and make me buy into, and understand what life is all about with someone.
Mm.
wow. Well, you got you
So
a winner, Coach Cal, and she got her a winner. You know,
yeah,
can I say
I
something to somebody in the
yeah,
chat? Somebody, hey
do
y'all,
your
do me a
thing.
favor. Smash that like bucket button, share the live out, invite your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell them to log on. Rise Podcast is in effect. That's all I want to
Mhm.
say.
See, can you do your rundown on all the people that chimed in?
Everybody that's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yep, I can't see all of them, but I can go from what I got. Hey, we gonna talk what's going on. Lord's 4500. What it do? Nicole Stokes, Daryl Hopkins, Ace, Lewis 4500, Alan Johnson, Miss Sharp, Madeline Queen 27. That's all I can see. I'm on my phone.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. But that's enough. We just letting people know that we appreciate it for chiming in and whatnot.
Our
Um,
daily bread.
yes, indeed.
Make sure y'all shoot a prayer out for Squeeze. He under the
Yeah.
weather
Yes.
right now. I checked on him today. He under the weather, not feeling good. Can't breathe.
Mm,
Can't body hurting all over. I think it's
Mm.
like
mm.
a little bug. It's a little bug going around right now. I know Coach
It's
Steve wasn't feeling well. Coach Hunt not feeling well.
it says a new one going around. It's something new. It's a new
Yeah,
type
my
of flu
my
going around.
son's down too. My son is
Mm,
down for the count.
Oh, Miss Joe
wow.
Webb, what's going on? Well, our prayers for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get well
Hmm.
soon.
Get well soon, Squeeze. We miss
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. We definitely missed you. I missed the last conversation we had. He funny.
He is
Man.
hilarious. I swear he's
Yes, he is.
hilarious. I miss that.
He ain't. Shh.
Look, I miss him saying, Smoothie King, right back at you
Yes.
with another one.
Mhm.
I love dogging on and hearing that.
Yeah.
That's
Tonight,
my baby
tonight,
too.
tonight's topic: Layla Ali breaks her silence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rips Clarissa Shields with receipts, facts, and videos.
I didn't get to see that video. I just seen the girl came on and rapped. So she said, I ain't
Nah,
say nothing in a while. And the girl came out and rapped. That must be the intro of
coach,
the second one. It was like
coach,
that.
coach.
It was like
No,
that.
what they say? What they say? No rock was left unturned. She covered
Wow.
everything that Clarissa had to say. She pointed out what Clarissa said. She pointed out what she said and the rebuttal. Like she ain't had to drop the mic. There's nothing else that can be said.
Man, I didn't even catch that. Where was that?
But I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you for you to be able to check it out.
Well, you know,
Okay.
Clarissa Shields clapped back on the
It's
$1 million worth of game.
it's nothing she can say to clap back, Miss Lord.
Right. It's not.
There's nothing she can say. You know what I mean?
She tried to, though. Tried. What was that?
Man, that was me trying to find it so I can get a
Oh,
playback on it.
I thought Senior done squealing wheel.
No, that wasn't.
No, that was
I'm over here
me.
looking,
No,
making
That
no,
was
sure
it
he was
wasn't.
me.
all right.
That was me surfing right there trying to find it so I can get a playback while we on the show. Because I would like to hear what she said because I heard the rap and they was playing Ali joint when she first came out and saying I'm going to set the record straight and I'm breaking my silence.
Check
And
your
that's
IG. It's a little long, but check your IG. You gonna be a minute. William Old School, my guy. It's on there, coach.
I mean, we on the show. I mean, I can listen and hear it
Oh yeah, you
at the
can
same
listen.
time.
You can listen to it. You can play it. You can play it so they can hear it on the show.
That's what I was really trying to
Oh yeah,
do
as long
on
as you
my
don't show the
IG.
video, you can play it.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I know the rules behind that. Yeah, I know the rules behind that. But let me see. He says on my IG. I was just
It should be in
Hakeem,
your inbox. I just sent it to you.
man. I'm looking. You know, I got a whole lot of people be hitting my inboxes for a
It should be
reason.
at the top, coach. You ain't that
It's
popping.
not. It's not at the top,
It should
man.
be right at the top. You ain't that popping, coach.
It's not at
she
the
she
top. But
went all the way back to 2012 when Clarissa Shields won the gold medal, and
seeing
and
it for some
and
reason, I'm not seeing it.
and Clarissa
But
reached out to Ali for some
Oh,
advice.
I know why. Hold up, coach. I know why.
Y'all, boxing
see,
back on y'all in trouble.
you
No,
asking me, I ain't like that.
no,
And
because
you ain't.
that's I know why. I know why I can fuss you out for that part.
What I do?
You ain't following my page.
I don't know how to do all that.
Sharon, you need to help him. He needs some help bad walking
Man, he
through.
know what he doing. He know what he doing, man. I ain't fooling with Coach Calvin.
Man, I don't know how to do all that.
I ain't fooling with Coach Calvin at all.
I'm telling you, man, I don't know how to do all that.
Now check it. You should have it now.
Okay.
You got it now?
No, I still don't have it.
Coach, you send me 20 videos a day. I just sent you one back to that same page from the Rise podcast. You got it.
Bro, I don't see it because it would pop up on my.
Where's Miss Sharon when I need her? Miss Sharon, we gonna talk? God dang.
Send it
All
to
right.
Miss Sharon. Miss
All
Sharon
right,
will send
Rise
it to you.
Podcast. See, I don't have it on that one. I seen the Rise Podcast. Okay, you got another one. Nope, that's the one when I was sending you about that. I do see. Okay, you got another one. I still don't have it, man. I'm telling you, I don't have it.
You look in your whatchamacallit,
Uh-oh.
Coach?
I'm in my inbox, man, and I don't see it.
This is what I'm gonna do. This how I know you're gonna have it once I do this. You on the Android or the iPhone?
I'm on Andrew looking at the looking
No,
through there.
what phone can I send it to you right now for you to see? The Android or
The
the iPhone?
Android's in my hand. I'm getting better. See, I got the earphones on, looking professional. You see how fast I got it when you came in? I was already in.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
But her response, Clarissa Shields' response, man. I mean, Laila Ali. Thank you. We gonna talk. Now let him say he ain't get that one. Let him say he ain't get that one, Miss Sharon.
She
Then we
said
really
she
got a
sent to the
problem.
Android. She sent it to the Android.
And she
She's
no
so
service
smart.
down. She no service down here. Messed up. God damn. See service
Coach, you
down
just
here.
text me, but why do you text me back?
Ooh, Sharon.
Coach crazy as hell, man. My coach crazy as hell.
Come back to boxing. And people have had a lot to say, but I have not addressed it until now. And I know everyone wants to know the answer to the question, will I be coming back? And I promise you, I'm going to give you that answer. But first, I have got to address the lies and the fake narrative that's been created years ago. Now, someone's gotten way too comfortable dragging my name and even using my father's name to get attention and clout. Now, in case you haven't heard it, her story is that I didn't support her and I didn't pass the torch because of my jealousy and envy over her accomplishments in boxing. She says that I disrespected her and I started talking about knocking her out simply because I was bitter that she's outdone me. I've seen a lot of the comments. Many of you have good discernment and understand what's really going on here, while others have believed her lies over the years or have formed an opinion without having all the facts. Now, originally, I wasn't even going to give this my time or attention because I really don't engage with people who thrive off of negativity, drama, and buffoonery. But I'm not about to let someone with bad character continue running freely, dragging my name without accountability. That's not going to happen.
Come on now, listen. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't going to do that.
No, they did right. And Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. You know, she would have knocked Laila so pretty ass out.
So this right here is the consequence. Now, I have been busy working on other projects that required all of my time and focus, which is why I'm just now saying something.
Yeah, she just got a
But, honey,
TV
I
deal,
made
cookbook.
the time to address this. So today, the bad guy ain't getting away. Now let's hit rewind because we really need to see what's happened over the years. What got us here? Now I'm not about to do the whole he say, she say thing. So let me show you some receipts. I first met her in 2012 when she was invited on stage to stand next to me when I gave my father his Liberty Medal. At some point, she reached out, started asking me for advice, wanted to know if she should go to the Olympics a second time or go pro. She would also call me and let me.
I can't hear nobody. Can y'all in the chat? Can y'all hear me?
And did a full sit-down interview with her.
Now, this can you hear me?
Version of the 6-minute piece that aired on CBS in 2016.
There we go.
21-year-old Clarissa Shields is as confident as her right hand is powerful. Soon, Clarissa will be heading to Rio for the Olympics to try and do something that has never been done before. I sat down to talk with her about changing history and being a positive spark for her hometown. You should have heard the story by now. The one about a kid from Flint, Michigan, who has gone toe-to-toe with adversity and stands undefeated.
How can we play that?
Go back to Flint and help. I know that when I was fighting, any of my struggles that I had to overcome, or anything that I was upset about, whether it be something personal or something going on in the world, I would use that anger, and take it into the ring with me and channel that energy into the ring. Have you ever done that?
I did that a lot. I was going through stuff back at home, but I would have a boxing match and I would take out everything I was going through on the girl. And that kind of helped me because after I boxed, that was my ultimate high. And I felt like my life was perfect for at least 2 weeks. So
Clarissa's father, a former underground fighter, was passionate about boxing.
He went on to tell me that Muhammad Ali, his daughter, Laila, took after him. And he was like, and my dad, he says it to this day, Layla's a bad girl. He says all the time. He said, nobody in our family took up boxing. I thought when he told me that, he was telling me to take after him.
Clarissa beat the odds to win gold in 2012. When the Olympics start in August, she'll try to be the first American boxer to win back-to-back gold medals. Everybody's going to be fighting you harder. Everybody's going to be trying to elevate their game. They're going to be running hard. They're going to be training hard. They're going to be dreaming about beating you. How are you preparing for that mentally and physically?
Honestly, I learned how to beat every fighting style. Tall girls, short girls, girls my size. Because I'm like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty great, I don't know what I would do.
You're supposed to feel that way about yourself. You wouldn't have been able to get to this level if you didn't feel that way about yourself.
Yes.
I don't know about you ladies, but I have absolutely no doubt that Clarissa's going to win gold again in the Olympics. Women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics when I was boxing, so I'm like, do it for us, because she's in the weight class I would have been in. So I'm like, go get it, girl, go get it. There's a lot of women who have been training for a long time, and nobody knows who they are. So the Olympics just really gives them a platform and something to strive towards. I didn't even fight amateur because I was like, I can't go to the Olympics. Why should I do that? I wanted to be in control of my career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. We got 9-year-olds now, or 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like us. Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spotlight. When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring. I told her about the challenges that I faced fighting at 168, where there was limited competition, and I suggested that if she decided to turn pro, she should consider going down in weight, somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level shape. I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her. Whether she decided to turn pro or not, I felt like her future was bright if she played her cards right. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. And I know those are strong words, but they actually fit. This girl has created a pattern. It's been directed towards many people time and time again. Now, before we started the interview in Colorado, she said to me, "You're the name people say when it comes to women's boxing. You're the face they know. I want that to be me." Now, looking back after everything that's unfolded, it seems pretty calculated now. Like she was waiting for the right moment, the right excuse to finally do what she'd already made up her mind to do. I mean, that's how it feels now. She told me she saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her and she took it personal. Fast forward to 2018, I was promoting my cookbook, Food for Life, and went on The Breakfast Club, a national show with millions of listeners. I did a 36-minute interview, and when the topic of boxing came up, I actually mentioned her and made positive comments. Then much later into the interview, I was asked about the possibility of a comeback.
You ever get back in the ring just for fun?
You still train? I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby six-pack right now. Okay. Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my... I just turned 40. Wow. Can you believe it?
No.
I know. I just turned 40. I can't believe it either, because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time. I can pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
How did you and your husband argue? Because he can't, usually you can say something slick, but with you can't say that slickness.
You was on the Food Network's Chopped.
Yes.
And you won.
I did a couple times.
So what brings you more joy, winning in the ring or winning in the kitchen?
I just like to win, period. Definitely boxing is my first love, and cooking is something that I'm super passionate about.
Gotcha.
It'll be a part of my life forever. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. I think everything happens in due time. You got Clarissa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young Black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention. Now remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring to me as Big Sis. But this was her response.
I watched the Breakfast Club video with Laila Ali. I have so much respect for her. And I actually call her my big sis, but it was so many shots thrown. Like, if y'all really paid attention, her saying, oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my weight class. And, I'm just like, nah. And, I just feel like, she gave props where it's due, but, she also spoke on how, what I'm doing for women's boxing is great, but it's not great enough for her, when it's like we got two different goals and sets in life. Me winning 2 Olympic gold medals is just the beginning. Even when she was boxing, she never fought on Showtime, HBO. I fought the main event on Showtime. I don't know how many times now. Fastest woman to win a world title. I did it in 4 fights. And you can say, oh, the competition isn't there, and this girl wasn't that. But like I did it up in 4 fights, and the girl that Laila Ali fought wasn't, that great either. I mean, like, I'm the best female boxer that I've ever seen, and if Laila Ali wants to come back, we can rumble, we can go. This is not like, oh, I'm gonna step away. Like, I respect her and everything, but you're not gonna come back and beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can happen. I just don't like the disrespect, and this is my last video too about this. I never used her name to try to be like, try to call her out of retirement. It's basically like she talking about she come out of retirement, she just gonna beat me if she decided to.
Now, of course, I didn't respond to this, but I noted it. For someone who hardly had any experience as a professional boxer and who was supposedly looking up to me, for her to think that I would even call her name in a conversation about me fighting or making a comeback was silly to me. Especially since I had literally told her that I retired from boxing because I didn't feel inspired or challenged anymore by the level of competition that was available to me. We had that talk. So I learned a lot about her.
I'm going to stop it right there because we'll be all night, but we got a piece of it. Goodness gracious. Wow.
You ain't get in the Pandora's box yet.
No, but just listening to it, oh, man. It's I think it's something that's going to be talked about on the boxes, everything. To see who come back, how it's gonna come back. Ali got her thing going on, and Carissa got her thing going on. Both of them running 2 different lanes now in life.
Right.
Only way they're not gonna be able to settle that. You know what I'm saying?
I already said the only way to settle it is a fight.
But that's not gonna happen.
But I don't see it happening.
Yeah, she's doing great in her career. Or what she's doing, she have a passion for cooking, and she's cooking that. She just did something on, I think, on Life, the network Life, and she's doing her own cooking show now. So, and Carissa's still doing her thing. So both of them got their life to live, but it's entertainment for boxing, to listen to both sides, because at first we just heard one side, then we hear the other side.
Right.
So how do you feel? Um, how do you feel about the whole beef? Should it be a beef, or could it have been a conversation behind closed doors? And what I mean, keep it
Like when
moving.
I first was listening to it, it seemed like it seemed like Ali was throwing shots at her. Get what I'm saying? But she was just talking, and it's chop. I didn't hear the whole conversation because they was chopping it. Yeah, you with me? But when you
Hmm.
listen to it, it did seem like she was throwing shots and whatnot at Carisha. But she probably wasn't if you'd have heard the whole conversation. She was just speaking like she was giving her props. At the same time, she was letting her know that it wasn't in the Olympics women boxing at the time when she was boxing. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Hmm.
Even when I was coming up, when you sit there and look at Ali's daughter, you know what I'm saying? How she got in position to be where she was at in boxing because of her dad. That was the talk when I was coming up, when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
she did a great job for women boxing because nobody wasn't into what women boxing like that. Then you had Christy Martin came out. Don King was promoting her, and she was doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Hmm.
and Wolf Beast, she was like that modern day Tyson. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, so boxing and women wasn't doing that. And now it's Christian time to hold the torch and run with it to inspire other young ladies to actually box. She said some points that I seen where she could be true on Ali, where she could be true on that, but I don't think Carissa was her whole thing was to take her spot. She put the work in. That's what made her spot. Make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah, Carissa put the work in to be where she's at today. So it's like everybody had air. That's like when they talk about Terrence Crawford and Floyd. We watched sports for decades. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Terrence Crawford time. You know what I'm saying? How long he playing to actually keep up with it. So, it is what it is. Anything else?
Oh, I thought you wasn't finished.
No, I was finished. No, I was finished. I was finished.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Clarissa definitely she has made a name for herself.
Yeah,
After Layla Ali retired, you know what I
yeah.
mean? And Layla was the best of her era,
Yes, she
you know?
was.
And Clarissa could be considered the best of this era.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they should have had a conversation behind the scenes and not brought it out publicly. Unless they were going to fight, and that would be a build up to the fight. But like you said, like Senior said, I don't think they're going to fight either. But it should have been a conversation that was held behind the scenes, because if they weren't trying to promote the fight, that's not something to put out there. But she handled it with class. Layla
Mm-hmm.
did. She handled her response to Clarissa with class, I thought,
Mm-hmm.
as expected. I just hope Clarissa does the same thing in return, so nobody will have anything to say. Sometimes she's a little firecracker and she'll pop off.
Well, I think they should squash it. It's not
Yeah.
good for the it's not good for the culture for women's boxing because we got a lot of young ladies out there striving to be the best for both sides, both era, and hopefully one day they will get a chance to have that conversation and keep it moving. And it is what it is at this point. But again, the main thing is keep inspiring for the next generation to give them some hope because boxing is definitely changing.
Yes, sir. Now, if you could pick the fighters now for Clarissa Shields to fight next, if you could, who would you want to see her fight?
The ones that want to step up to her, that's the challenge.
I like
Because she,
Deja Williams. Is that her name?
I, I, I,
Yeah, I
it's a
think.
lot of fighters out there that we don't know of. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot of fighters out there we don't know them until we see them get in the ring and whatnot. That's like when her and Fran Sharp cruised for it.
That's another one I
And
want to see.
yeah, in the beginning of their career, I wish they would have waited because both of them were striving in their career, but they did it so early. But that fight did push boxing a little further and whatnot. But like I said again, I look at who step up for the challenge and really push the needle to actually do it, and that's the fight that is the fight for it because she's the forefront now. And when
Right.
she's the forefront, everybody should be gunning to her. I don't hear too many women calling her out. Saying they want to fight.
Fran
She be
Sharp just
calling.
crawled out again.
Yeah,
Want the
yeah.
rematch.
That fight is going to happen. That fight is going to happen. It's just brewing right now. That fight
Yeah.
is going to happen. But like you said, you don't hear it like you hear other guys calling certain guys out and whatnot. But it's coming. It's coming because they have to make a name for themselves to actually get on. You know.
Right. What's that lady's name? Was it senior? Is it Deja or something like that? Deja?
Deja Daisha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hey,
Yeah.
she from out of Detroit somewhere, ain't she?
In the chat, the one that's in this chat, in the chat.
No, the one that was one
Oh,
they won the original
Shadeja
fight.
Green. Shadeja Green.
The
Where's she
Deja.
from?
Yeah, I think Jersey.
Oh, Jersey. She been calling out. She been calling out. That's about the only one, the only two that I know been calling out.
I like to see that one. Then I'd like to see her rematch with Fresh On now.
Yeah.
Addison, New Jersey. Appreciate you, Steven.
Yeah, that's my guy, Stephen Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy. He's one of my admins in my group.
Appreciate you. Oh, you bringing your squad over here.
You don't know.
Guys, Lord.
You don't know. I had Nando over here the other day. I got Stephen over here today. Oh, shucks, my boy Stephen.
Oh,
My
look, she
guy right
calling you out, senior. She calling you out.
You
there.
bring the squad in, Miss Boy.
They posting in the groups, different groups. Lori's gonna be on as a guest.
Lori ain't no guest. She ain't no guest over here.
Oh, thank you,
That's why
Coach
She
Cal.
ain't no guest.
Coach
Man,
Cal.
that's
Lori,
what she keep talking
Oh,
about. I'm just a guest. You ain't no guest, Miss Lloyd.
guest over here. I remember when I was in her corner at a fight, yo. That joke was funny as all outdoors.
it
Mhm.
She
was.
was, yeah, she was fighting breast cancer back then, as as
No, brain cancer.
a brain.
Brain
Yeah, she was
brain
fighting.
cancer, but it was in November 1st, and we
Mhm.
just got finished the breast cancer awareness month.
Yeah. I was referring to that because you was fighting cancer that actually put it out awareness about it and whatnot, and
Yeah.
you put in that work. You trained and everything. I see that she really was really a good representative for that cause.
From
Yeah,
49 to 51.
yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, I loved it. I had a ball. I
She said
had a
she had
ball.
a
And with
ball.
you working my corner, oh my God, anybody would have been happy. God, I got a superstar working my corner. Oh my God. And then when you wrap my hands, I have a whole video of you wrapping my hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Ray
didn't know
Luger
that.
and Sharon, Eddie Butcher's wife,
Yeah, I remember.
Sharon. They
I
they
just
they filmed it.
I just put a post of Eddie Butcher when he was getting ready for a championship fight. Man, Kenny was that there.
I was there. I heard you in the background. I
Yeah,
had it as one of my memories.
yeah,
Eddie
yep,
went
yep.
after that man and tried to do the boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
yeah, yeah. I remember I used to spar Eddie, getting him ready for his fight up New York, man. Yeah, everybody know I used to kickbox.
You used to kickbacks?
Yeah, man, I used to kickbox. I used to kickbox. I got Eddie ready for his fight, man. He was like, "Yo, you a beast, man." I
Oh,
remember them days.
wow.
I think I have so many different lives that I've been through in life. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stories that I hear, man, I sit there and say, I got to thank my Lord every day, man, because I'm still here. Uh,
Gotta be
still here.
thankful.
Yeah, look. I don't look at the people in front of me that's looking super good. I look at the people that's less fortunate to actually help them, to tell you the truth, because that's what it's all about, man. Helping people, man, put a smile on their face.
Well, you put a smile on my face when I said, "Are you really going to work my corner?" Are you really gonna work my corner? And you came over and you said, Lori, you're doing good. Just keep doing it. I like that hook. I
Yeah,
like that hook you
yeah,
just threw.
yeah. She was doing
You jumping up that hook on her.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I remember that.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna say
remember
something
that.
that might embarrass somebody else, but it don't embarrass me. I don't know if you remember, y'all. It ain't no secret. I'm an old ass lady, so I'm gonna say this anyway. I had dentures, right?
You got
So
dentures. Oh,
listen to me.
oh.
Shut up.
Miss
Just
Lloyd,
listen. This is
what
funny.
you doing,
Listen.
Miss Lloyd?
So I had my mouthpiece in, right?
Oh shit, yo!
Coach
Listen to
Calvin went to
this.
take my mouthpiece out. My bottom teeth started coming out my mouth. This is no lie. I put it back in. Coach Calvin said, "Oh my God, you want to wear them in the ring?" I said, "Yeah." Just shut up. Just put them in.
Yo, I listen. I didn't know she was gonna tell that story. Yeah,
You know I ain't scared of nothing. I'm transparent. I ain't scared of nothing.
oh my God!
My bottom teeth were
Oh
kaboom.
God!
I said, "Oh she." Oh God, I'm gonna
Oh,
kill
Miss
your
Lloyd,
husband,
you
Sharon.
crazy. Crazy, Miss Lloyd. I remember that. I thought you was gonna tell that part of the story, boy.
You
Oh
already know
my
I don't care what
God.
people think about me. I thought that was funny as shit. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it was. And I remember it too. I was shocked, yo. We
You
kept
went
on
like
fighting,
this, Coach
bro.
Calvin. I gotta take my glass off with this. When I had you went, you said, you gonna fight with them now? I said, yeah, just come on, put my mouthpiece in.
Oh shit. Oh man, my stomach hurt from that one, yo. Oh
Ah,
God. Man, oh man, oh man,
y'all
oh
got to
man.
share this live out. Do what
Oh
Melanie
my
Queen's telling
God.
y'all. Smash the like button, share the live, subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel.
you got to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel on that one, boy. That was hilarious right there.
We
That
had a
was
ball that night.
yes we
Win, lose,
did.
or draw. It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
Life is good. Said Miss Lloyd got the cup on the side of the bed that was my grandmother. LOL. She would always laugh when she had to put her teeth up.
You know what? I can't stand wearing these damn things. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand wearing them. I can chew a steak without them.
Woo,
Miss
Better than I
God
can with
damn.
them.
Miss Lloyd. Miss Lloyd, you gonna
Shut up,
have them
shut
young
up,
men. You
senior.
gonna have them young men going crazy in the chat,
Yo,
Miss Lloyd.
Senior,
yo, watch the chat, man. She told me she could
Listen,
chew a
look.
steak without her.
I'm
listen.
sorry, Sharon. I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Miss Lloyd, what's your address, Miss Lloyd? I'm on the way.
Oh shit.
Look, if my
Oh.
husband was still alive when I had these things, I might have made him a happy husband.
He was a happy hunter.
He
husband.
was. I got to admit that he was.
Yes,
I
he
would make
was.
anybody happy. I love that bad, good God Almighty. But he
Mm-mm-mm.
used to make fun of me. He said, "Why you get all your teeth pulled? You only supposed to get one." I said, "Well, if one could kill me, I'm pulling them all. Damn it, I don't need them." Because I had
Oh
cellulite
man.
in my jaw. So they were telling me, "Lord, you got to get a pool because it's going to your brain." 'Cause remember that little kid that died in Baltimore from a toothache? And they
Yeah.
changed they got the healthy smiles, they got the insurance, all that. Well, that's what happened to me. So I went to the dentist and I said, look, if one tooth can kill me, pull off. And they said, Miss Reed, your insurance isn't going to pay for it. I said, well, my cash will. I said, pull them all. They said at one time, I said, pull them all.
Wow.
That's what I did. I'm sorry y'all have to hear about that in the chat.
No,
I'm
that's
so
good.
sorry.
That's
They
real,
need
Miss
that.
Lloyd.
They need that
I,
for a Friday night.
yeah,
They
shoot.
need that
Why
for a
not?
Friday night.
Why not?
You got
Look,
Miss Sharon on
Sharon
the
says
floor laughing.
she says she on the floor. And
That's hilarious.
Melon Queen said her granddad could eat crackling with his gums. Honey, I could eat anything. Well, look,
No, Miss
we
Lloyd, you
talking
gonna
food.
drive them crazy.
We talking
Can't,
food. Shut up,
you
senior.
can't keep saying stuff like that, Miss Lloyd. We got
I know I gotta
censorship
watch out.
over
I
here.
gotta watch what I say around senior.
You keep talking about you can eat meat with no teeth, Miss Sharon.
Oh
Miss
my
Lloyd, what is
God.
going
I shouldn't
on?
say that. Oh my God.
Hey, this is
I'm
a
going to
family
hell for real.
podcast.
I'm
Oh
going to
God.
hell. Oh my God.
God,
I'm going
oh
straight to
man.
hell without a
I
handbasket.
don't know why you're going to hell. It's a beautiful thing, though. This is a
Oh
family
my God,
podcast.
senior, shut
Yo,
up.
senior, go look at the comments, man. Go look at the comments.
I'm
They
looking
going
at it.
crazy.
I'm looking at it. They said it's
They
all love,
going,
Miss Lori.
they going crazy.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Life is good. Thank y'all. I'm so
We
sorry,
blessed to
y'all.
have you here in life. They
Yeah.
laughing at you, Miss
They
Lori.
laugh. Yeah. They love it. They loving every bit of it.
Well, look,
Stephen
anything
Stephen
y'all
Pope
want to
said,
know.
Lord.
He say,
But
Lord.
Stephen knows. Stephen knows. I be telling him when we was
I
working.
Steven know.
Well, see, because I be telling him I was at work one day, right? And I told Stephen, I said, damn, Stephen, I gotta go take these teeth out. These teeth is bothering me so bad. We on the phone talking. He said, you got to do what? I said, yeah, I'm in my pajamas, driving my Uber, and I'm taking my teeth out. He said, boy,
Miss
you in your
Lord.
pajamas. I said, yeah, I'm in my pajamas, driving the Uber.
Hey, senior, that sound like a booty call.
He lives in New Jersey. He was driving Uber in where were you at, Stephen?
That made it even worse. He was driving Uber.
He was driving an Uber in Pennsylvania, I think it was, and in Philly. And I'm driving one here in Baltimore and in DC.
Hey, Miss Lloyd, I got a full tank of gas.
Oh Lord,
I'm on the way.
that's my doggone son right there. He's old enough
Louis
to see my
4500 said,
child.
keep on being real, Miss Lori.
I'm going
Showtime
to
the
keep
guy.
on.
Showtime the guy said, love you, Miss Lori.
Hey,
Oh,
Miss Lloyd, they
Showtime,
love you.
I love you and Jamila. I
They
know I
love you.
pronounce her name wrong every time,
Hey,
but you better
Jamila.
tell your wife I
Wow.
said hello.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I done got
No,
him
I
so.
enjoyed that one. I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh.
Miss Sharon, I thought she was ready to say the same thing. I heard the same thing, Miss Sharon. I was ready to log off.
Oh, y'all
I heard
are bad. You know
I'm
what?
trying
Your
to tell you,
mouth sing.
no, because I know it's not me. It wasn't just me. Miss Sharon heard it too.
What I say? What did? Oh my God, y'all! I'm not gonna say nothing. Get this podcast shut down. That's for sure.
You coming real close?
Oh my God, no, you are because you're where your mind is at. Your mind's always in the car.
No, he had to remind you what type of podcast this was.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna start on my own podcast, and I'm gonna my OnlyFans, and I'm gonna get out lessons.
You
You
ready to
gonna
start
give
an
out lessons?
OnlyFans?
I'm gonna start
She
an
gonna give,
OnlyFans and give
yo,
out
she gonna
lessons.
give out lessons, yo.
You know that. Sharon's gonna cuss me out when I get off of here.
Yes, she is.
She
You know
gonna
your daughter's
fucking
gonna get on you.
Miss Laura. You know
She's,
better than to say something like that. I can hear her now. I can hear it now.
oh
That's my
man.
baby. But oh God, I'm gonna change the subject real fast. Look, Damari, I got this, Coach Calvin. Damari's mom made me this. It says
Okay.
mom, grandmother, survivor, and matchmaker. And has my name at the bottom and the cancer survivor ribbon with the boxing
Wow.
gloves.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so
they're
nice.
good to me. Damari's
Mhm.
family is really good to me. They check up on me all the time. His mom,
I'm surprised Boxing Dad ain't come on here yet and
I,
get you together, Miss Lori.
I've been looking for him. I've been looking for him.
I'm surprised he ain't been in the chat yet.
Yeah, because he'll get us right back on topic, won't he,
Yeah.
Senior?
Oh, Miss Melanie Queen said she gonna have to moderate your OnlyFans.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay, okay. Now I'm not getting on my fat ass. Ain't getting on no OnlyFans, girl. Yeah,
They like fat asses on OnlyFans.
no, I don't have a fat ass. I got a flat ass.
I don't know. You older a little bit, Miss Lori.
Yeah, I'm 60 years old. I feel like I'm 80.
I ain't fooling with you, Miss Lori. I ain't falling into you.
I feel like I'm 80 years old, boy. I tell you.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Now, Coach Cal, I went to it's a chair fit class. I'm going to uh what is it called? When you tell the fighters challenge. I'm going to challenge the fighters to take this class. Just let Queen D come over to Upton Gym one day. Let's see if they can hang. I took Eddie Butcher, Devin Butcher, Malik went with me one time, and all of them couldn't hang. None of them could hang.
What kind of class it was?
It's a cardio dance. Like you feel like you in a club, and the hour and 20 minutes goes by like that. You talking about sweating up a storm? I was in there. I couldn't even hardly walk when I left there.
I think
It
that's
was.
a good class to take fighter shit.
I'm telling you. Well, she will come to the gym.
Yeah,
She will
I
come
see
to
you.
the gym.
I see you when I get home.
Yes, indeed. And let me tell you something. She is good. She's going all around the world. People are booking her, telling her to come to Delaware, come to all these different events. She's
Mm-hmm.
something else, and she'll get you hyped. You'll have fun. Oh man, the kids would have a good time. You set one up for the kids and set one up
Mm-hmm.
for the pros. Oh yeah, they
I
can't.
do
They
that. I
have.
can do that.
Yeah,
I
the
can do
kids would
that.
have a ball too. She's
Yes,
real
they
good with the
would.
kids.
'Cause
They're,
they like dancing. Cause I've been there messing with them, don't I, senior?
Mm-hmm.
I've been there dancing sometimes. They like, look at coach. Coach, I like partying.
oh, Melvin Queen said me and her only 10 years apart.
Mm,
Girl, I remember when I was 50. Woo, child.
mm.
Oh,
I was a whole mess.
real quick, a little bit on boxing. I seen something today. I didn't do my due diligence to look into it some more, but supposedly Tio is not fighting Shakur on in December. He said he going for Manny Pacquiao.
Mm.
I gotta be.
Tio is?
I just seen it a little bit that said Tio versus Manny Pacquiao December 6th. That's what Tio trying to do.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
Who you got on that one?
See, it's so hard when you talk about Tio because you don't know what Tio come into the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Manny Pacquiao, you know what I mean? Oh, he ain't ever since Floyd took him out the juice, he been a different fighter. You know what I mean? Ever since Floyd told him he got to get that real test, you know what I mean? He ain't knocking nobody out yet.
Mm.
Mm.
But he's a come forward type of guy. He's gonna put pressure on you. And has
Uh-uh.
anybody what fighter that we know? I don't know. I'm asking a question. So what fighter put the most pressure on Tio as far as keep walking to him? Because that's what Pacquiao does. He walks to you. He don't really back up that much. He walks you down.
George Kambosos put a lot of pressure on TL.
I could I could tell you this: if the money ain't right for Pacquiao, he ain't doing it.
He ain't doing it. Mm-mm.
I can tell you this: he trying to get a check. He trying to get a bag because he ain't at that age to be standing around playing.
But I don't believe that. But that's going to happen. I don't
That's
believe
why that's why that's why I said I didn't do my due diligence. But
Yeah.
I just that's something one of the topics I did see today.
Mm. I
Mm.
ain't see that. I ain't see that.
And
I
Shakur is
thought
supposed
you
to be fighting who? Senior.
Shakur was
Tio.
trying. Yes, Shakur was trying to fight Tio.
Huh. Everybody's chasing the bag now. They see my guy here on my shirt uh,
Mm-hmm.
get a big bag. Now they want to chase a big bag. Now they want Manny Pacquiao. They want Floyd Mayweather. Oh my God.
Mm. Well, in a minute, we're gonna see something happening. We're gonna see
Oh,
some action. We're gonna see some action. See who's gonna carry the torch.
I
See
already know.
who's gonna carry the torch. Who's gonna be out the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think? Give me two fighters you think gonna carry the torch or come out the ashes.
I got some guys we least suspected. I got some guys that least suspected, man. The sick on say it's depending what weight class too.
Yeah.
It's depending what weight
Give me
class is
two. I
coming.
need two from Coach Calvin, two from Miss Lori.
Man, let me see who excite me right now. Matura's already at the top of the change right now. Let's go with
Don't you say my two. I'm even gonna write it down just so
to
I
tell
can.
you the truth, senior, I don't have anybody right now because nobody ain't really like stood in front of somebody that I can sit there and say, yeah, that's what's happening, you know.
I got two
That's
for you.
oh,
Now don't judge me off
I'm
my
not
two.
judging you. I can't because
But
I
I
didn't
got
see it.
I
Oh, I
got
do. I
two.
got one. I got one.
I got Damari and Abdullah Mason. I really like Damari, and I got
Yeah.
Abdullah Mason.
See, reason why I didn't count the Mari in that yet.
I put
Cause yeah,
Mason down there.
Mason is in my which that's why I said so. Reason why, because he still got some more fights to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Julia Mason is right there. He's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at his numbers, see, you got to look at where they fight numbers at. Now, somebody come up there and he get the 10-0, and he come out the gate and hit one of them heavy hitters and get past them. Then I'd be like, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's really all about, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? But when you still fighting, what you call it, you got to sit back and wait. But again, like I said, it might be some names we never seen come out of nowhere and get right at them heavy hitters right off the gate. Because that's what it's really all about, getting at one of them heavy hitters that's got a name, a household name, where they can put you right on that. Like, damn, where the hell he come from? You get what I'm saying?
I like a Bill
Jamel
Mason, Brian Norman.
Charlo called out Boots too.
Did
You
he?
ain't even asked me my two. Y'all just going on.
What? No, my bad. You said
Yeah,
you
I'm getting
like
ready to
Abdullah
stop
Mason
right
and
now.
Brian Norman.
Yeah. Well,
I was about to say
that's
Brian
not.
Norman too.
I'm not saying Upton fighters, because yeah.
That's what I
I'm
didn't
not
want
gonna
to do
say that.
neither. But like Brian Norman, his name is in the mix. If he
He won, my guy.
if he knock off Haney, right, his name is going to be mentioned a lot. That's just the truth. His
He
name will be
gonna knock
next.
off.
And
He's gonna knock off.
then after that fight is who he fight next to put him on.
Mm-hmm.
But Abdullah Mason, he's on the right path, right speed. He's good. It just when he get his first guy that he got to get that test with, that's what we're gonna see. A star is being born.
Mr. Henson in the chat said that he wants to see Scooter Davis versus Vargas.
That's gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen no time soon. That's the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta understand business, man. Y'all don't understand business. You don't put them guys in them type of fights yet until they get their numbers right. After they get past them, that 10th fight, going into the 13, I mean the 13, 14, 15 fight, then you can start talking that talk. Look at how Abdullah Mason is. You know what I'm saying? He still ain't talking that talk, but he's fighting whoever they put in front of him.
Right.
That's what it's all about. You gotta first become a company man and fight who they want you to fight. Then they know you ready to fight who they ask you to fight. Then that's what it's all about. Then when it's time to say, okay, yo, we put enough money into this bank right here. Let's see where he made of. And that's when the test gonna come.
Right. And see, you're real good about that. You're real good about the way you move your fighters. I like the way you moved your fighters.
At the end of the day, it's still business. It's still business. You rush a guy to a brick wall, he gonna feel that shit.
Right.
He gonna feel that shit. But again, it's based on, I go off the history lessons when I watch other fighters, young fighters that was being built, and see what happened from them when you start there and rush them too quick. Prime example, when the kid Hammerhead, y'all know Hammerhead?
Erickson Lubin.
Right, Fort Charlo. Too early.
Didn't Charlo lose that one?
No.
Wait a minute. Which
Hammerhead
one did he lose? And then he
lost that. No, Hammerhead lost it. They put him in front of a seasoned guy that was a pro and still young at the game. He was hungry. He wasn't letting nobody stand in front of him. They was moving him too fast.
Well, which one of the Charlo brothers lost and then he came back and got his belts back?
I think that was the oldest one.
Okay. All right. I think that was Derek's fighter, right?
No, that was Jamel. That wasn't Jamal. That was Jamel.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
Jamel, the young one, because Jamal still haven't lost. Jamel lost to Charlo. I mean, Jamel lost to Canelo and whatchamacallit. Jamal haven't lost yet.
Right. Well, okay. Thank you, Sagan.
But he lost to Canelo and who else?
Canelo and
Stephen. Who did he lose to? I mean, Stephen better. I hope he's still on the chat.
Was it Tony? Was it Tony? I think it was Tony.
It was Tony, yeah, because then he came back and beat Tony. Yeah, then he came back and beat Tony. Correct.
Miss Lori, this is what I do, Miss Lori. I'm a real boxing podcast. This is what I do. That was on the top too, Miss Lori.
I already told you when we were talking the other day. You know your stuff.
You ain't even gave me up for that. You was supposed to let me know you was gonna ask that question. I wasn't ready.
You weren't ready? No. You ready? You ready all the time.
Hey, I'm looking in the camera. I'm saying I got some cuts in my arm.
I was seeing that. I said, Coach Calvin looking all bulked up there.
Hey, Miss Lori, I walked past Coach Calvin the other day. I was like, what the F, Miss Lori? Like,
Yo,
that man, 60-something years old out here walking around looking like an action figure. Keep talking about if I
yo,
take my shirt off, they gonna start faking.
yo. Tank see me when he first see me. He said, "God damn, yo, what the world you been doing?" And I gave him the secret. Right? And I'm looking at him like, "Oh," he said, "Yo, that shit really worked that you be doing." I told him it's the Jane Fonda workout. If y'all know anything about Jane Fonda,
Oh,
I
I know Jane Fonda. I met her father a couple times.
I told Chocolate about Jane Fonda. She went and looked it up, right? And said, "Oh my God."
Did you really do her workout?
I'd say to Jane Fonda because it's for my age bracket, but
Right.
the results of lovely. You get what I'm saying? I see a couple of old heads be watching me work out, and they be like, "Yo, man," I said, "I ain't trying to kill. I can say I have 2 reasons why I work out. That's your homework for the day."
What's the 2 reasons?
Yeah.
Why
For
you
your
work out?
health?
I can give
Why I
you
work
both of them
out?
right now. I can give
Give
you
me
both of
birth
them
from
right
right there.
now.
Me
Sharon and
too.
Tank. That's it.
No, I don't
Sharon and
even put
Tank.
Tank in that. I would take that for your health and for your wife.
Nah, Sharon and Tank. That's my answer.
I think you're right, Senior.
Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God.
Senior is right.
But Tank would want you to be healthy, and so would your wife.
That's
Listen,
part of
listen,
it. But Senior know
listen,
why. I
listen,
can't
I'm right too.
listen,
I don't care what you say.
listen.
this a
Miss Lori,
family show.
Miss Lori,
What?
Miss Lori. Have you ever seen Coach Calvin training?
Yeah. I actually worked
So,
for
so,
him one
so,
time.
so you seen him out there training with no headgear on, right?
Yes.
And you seen him telling them fighters to hit them like they really in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's training for. He got to keep up with that shit. Them punches ain't easy no more. Junior
No,
hit
they
him the
ain't.
other day. He talking about him about to put on a headgear.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
They ain't like they used to be. They ain't like they used to be. That's real talk, Senior. That's real talk. They
I
ain't like
remember
they
when
used to
training
be.
for a fight. Coach Calvin was. I didn't know Coach Calvin was that good. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I knew you know how to coach, but you know how to fight.
Yeah. Hey, I had to do it in the city of Baltimore. If you don't know how to fight, back in the
Yeah.
days, your ass was got.
You ain't
You
never
was
lying.
got. You was got. No plan about that. You had to know how to fight. Man, you
Mm.
had to know how to fight. You ain't know how to fight, boy. You was got.
You even know how a fight or stay in the house.
Yeah.
That's
Real
right.
talk. Real talk. Senior just said it. You know how to fight. Stay in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Because
back in
these
the day, it
young
wasn't
kids
no.
out in that
Back in
one.
the day, back in my day, now you know I was a little late after you, Coach Cal.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to know how to rumble to go to the
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
They gonna try you.
Like when I was coming from the projects, my mother used to live on Fremont Street. I had to go through, wait a minute, Fremont Street building, Lexington Street building, Saratoga Street building to get where I was working at. So that's like wait a minute, 1, 2, that's like 4 boroughs that I had to go through. I actually making sure that I don't run into no problems.
Ooh.
Yeah. But once they knew that I could rumble, man, I was that guy, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
once they knew I ain't care, it was like, nah, he one of them niggas that don't care. He one of us. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you good,
Uh,
Coach Calvin. I ain't gonna lie to you now. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. I mean, that shows just in the gym, of how you train your fighters, you and Coach Kenny, how you
that's
work together.
man. He got that well, when he do his thing, put mine together, boy, that shit like a work of art.
Yes.
Like a
I mean,
work of art.
he's like, I don't know, it's something about Coach Kenny. He can sit up there and study a fighter and break them down to the I mean, geez, I
Yo,
I, I
soon as we connected, we start talking this talk. Shorty
mm-hmm,
looked at me like, wait a minute, y'all been on the phone talking? Nah, we don't do that. That's how I know what working and what's not working. You see it through
Coach
another
mm,
Cal,
eye. Huh?
Cameron Terrell said 1058 building.
Oh, see, he know. He know. Damn, boy, you just gave me a flashback. You just gave me a flashback, man. Peace, bro. Peace. He know, man. You ain't know how to fight, boy. Your ass was gonna get stomped.
See, I didn't go to any city schools in Baltimore. I went to the county schools at Woodlawn and then Catonsville. I went to Catonsville for a while and then transferred over to Woodlawn to play ball because I was an athlete in school. I played basketball, softball, and ran track.
And see, the funny thing about the way the projects were set up, if you wanted to get downtown to the harbor, you had to go through South Baltimore. And then sometimes you had to watch your way. You had to go around all that shit just to get downtown.
You couldn't just take one of the back. When I say back then, like I'm younger than you or something. I'm older than you. You couldn't take Greenmount straight down and then hit.
That's going around.
Oh,
That's going around.
Okay.
That's going around to stay away from them. I call it the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
To stay away from them high rises. You ain't want to go nowhere from Murphy home to Lexington Terrace. You ain't want to go past none of them coming from up top coming down. Then you got East Baltimore had their concrete jungles. You get what I'm saying? So the city was like a jungle back in them days.
When my cousin when my father died, my cousin used to try to, you know what I mean, like be my big brother or whatever. So he used to always like, boy, you going with me? I'm probably about 8 years old. You going with me down my girl house down Lexington Terrace? Down where? They throw refrigerators and TVs at people. I'm not going down there.
Yeah. I remember
You on the
that.
12th floor throwing off refrigerators
TV
and TVs.
coming
I'm
out the
not going
window.
back.
Yeah.
What? I'm not going down there.
Now y'all not gonna believe me. I've been to Lexington Terrace a couple of times with the girls that that I went to school with. They were coming from the city to the county to go to school, and nobody ever bothered me. Nobody ever bothered me ever.
You must have been one of the pretty girls. You was one of the pretty girls.
Back when I was younger, yeah, I had it going on when I was younger. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why they probably looked at you and said, "Oh, she's something different."
Yeah, I tried.
Speedy, what up?
It was different for me to experience that. Now, see, when I got adopted, my mother, I don't know if you guys know about this, but Potomac Gardens in Southeast DC, she stayed there for a while. I was the only person that looked like me over there. It was one way in and one way out. We stayed there for a while before we moved to North Carolina and then came back.
I said they couldn't mess with you, Miss Lloyd. The police would have been there so fast. The only white lady in the neighborhood, Miss Lloyd, you'd have had the whole block on fire.
They all thought I was mixed.
Yeah, she do like she mixed, y'all.
A lot of people ask me that are you mixed with something? Are you mixed with something? I said, nah, I'm just a human being, just like you, baby.
Hey, senior. She didn't just get like that. You see how she carry you?
Yeah.
She didn't just get like that. She had to be places to get like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I ain't never been around a lot of people that look like me. I really haven't. I just haven't. I mean, that's just was my life. I
can tell that just being around you, boy, because you do not care.
And when I was 13 years old, I was my mother who adopted me is black. So I thought I was black, and in the 7th grade, when she told me I was white, I said, "Oh, you got to take me to therapy."
You white, Miss Lloyd?
Man, I went to therapy because she told me I thought I was light skinned. I thought I was an albino. I ain't lying.
I already said no. You just albino.
That's what I thought I was. I really
that's what I see.
Senior, I'm coming to the gym purposely. Purposely this week I'll be at the gym for you.
She may put a hit out on you, yo. Told you.
I'm gonna text you my next joke, Miss Laura. I can't say that one on the air.
Don't say it on there.
I told you.
Don't say it.
What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? What they talking about?
They laughing at us.
No,
they said they got fights in PA tomorrow.
Yeah, Speedy says fights in PA tomorrow.
So that means it's amateur fighting. I had a 50-pounder that was trying to get on from out of PA. I talked to Hunt. I sent it to Hunt. and whatnot. One of my good friend Zai from out of Philadelphia got a 50
Thank you.
pounder.
This is
He
good.
trying to get on in PA and whatnot. Man, I see they did a. Go
I
ahead, Miss
sent
Lloyd.
Coach Steve that paper that for the amateurs.
Yeah, the Silver Gloves.
No,
Okay.
the paper that flyer for the amateurs.
Okay.
I sent you told me to send it to Coach Steve,
Yeah,
so I
send it.
sent it
Yes,
to him.
Steve. Yeah, because another more matchup. Dang, I lost my train of thought. Hey, I want to give shout outs to the guys that ran the 3 mile run with the kids, man. I seen them had them running 3 miles. I remember we used to do that. Make all of them used to run from the gym out to the Drew Hill Park together.
All
Man, I
right.
sit back and reflect, man. I can't wait. We get to ride the bikes, y'all. We gotta go back bike riding, y'all.
Mm.
I ain't been on a bike in a minute.
Yeah, we used to when the pandemic was going on. I used to get a bunch of bikes and we just go ride the bikes. I remember Kenny couldn't make it up the hill. He was, Dead Man Hill over Drew Hill.
Yeah, Dead
He
Man
walked.
Curve.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it.
They
Dead
drove
Man
good
Curve ain't
cars,
no
Mr.
joke.
Henson.
Yeah, it's a beast.
Mr. Henson said, "What do y'all think about Jeter promotion and Ponytail's promotion fight card? Fight. I can't see coming up. I think Ponytail got one December 6th, and I think Jeter might have one on the same day.
They had one on the same day the last time.
I don't know. Yeah, but
Yeah, they had
I
one on
was
the same day.
I was at the one because remember I went live for you, so you watched Twin, but
I
Twin
could
had
watch
already
Twin
knocked the
fight.
person out. First race.
I know.
I got there at the second fight because I couldn't find a parking space. And
Mm.
but they were some good fights. And I got to admit they were some good fights that they had that night.
Man, I went to the 20 Jeter fight. I got to watch the kid from out of Headbanger. That's what I want to see. And my two guys, Raphael, better known. I'm from Baltimore.
Shout out to my guy, man, Raphael.
Yeah, Raphael. I was excited about that. And then my man Old Doug did his thing,
Oh,
So yeah, Old Doug fight that night. And then I think when Kenny was there, I was away. I FaceTime Miss Lloyd so I could watch Twin fight. He had already fought.
yeah. I looked up back at Kenny because Kenny was sitting right behind me. And I said, the twin fight? Cat was on here. The twin fight? He said, yeah, first round. He knocked him out the first round. I said, oh my goodness. But I did
Yeah,
get pictures of his weigh-in and stuff.
yeah.
Because I went to the weigh-ins and took pictures of him and stuff. He did
Okay.
good. He did real good, from what I heard. Yep. So, Senior, you home?
I'm sitting. I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting outside.
That's why I like to sit in my car. I ain't gonna lie. I like to sit in my
I
car
I
and like.
I don't like sitting in cars. I just because I would have had to do too much to go in the house and get on the thing. So I'm sitting in the car.
Yeah, I like sitting in the car and
I don't like
talking.
sitting in cars. Bad things happen sitting in the car.
Where I live at. I mean, well, I mean, anything could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess all these cameras I got going,
Mm.
it'll pop up on my camera. You walk on the side of my house, it'll pop up on my phone. I said, well, I don't know. I just sit in the car. My son said the same thing to me. Stop sitting in that car. And when you walk
Yeah.
out the door, don't just walk out. Look out first.
Absolutely.
He's he
I,
tries to take
I,
care of his mother.
I,
Dime's
Look,
fight tomorrow too. Showtime the guys.
Danny Garcia.
Dimes. He said Danny called tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna go to that.
that's what grown men do before they go in the house. They see it. That's
Uh,
that's what they do before they go in the house. They're trying to watch,
trying to see what's going on. Hello?
Uh-oh.
What happened? He
Hey,
must have got a phone call.
that's Sharon telling him to get off, get off, get off. You've been on there for
What's
hours,
time up?
15
It's
minutes.
curfew. It's curfew. It's curfew up.
It's curfew time. It's time to get off. She wants to talk to her guy.
Mm. What are you still doing on that podcast?
And Cena, you ain't no good. You know that? You just ain't no good.
Well, I like to talk trash, Miss Lord.
You do, and
You know
I
I
be
like to.
laughing.
You
Me
know
and
I
you
like to
together
talk
are
trash.
they
You
can't do
listen,
nothing.
listen. This what I like. Look at Coach Calvin. He happy in love. He talked to Miss Sharon on the phone.
He
He
ain't,
talked to Miss Sharon.
he ain't even thinking about us.
What? Podcast done. He don't even know we
Yeah,
still see him. He think he closed it out.
I know, right? Woo. Who you got tomorrow night for the Danny Garcia, his retirement fight?
Who he fighting?
That's a good question. I don't remember. You know I'm old. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Wait a minute. See, I can't even say something like that around you because you take that right.
You out here talking about you eat meat with no teeth. Like, what do you want
Oh
me to
my
do, Miss
God!
Lloyd?
But Senior, you took it there. You took it to the wrong. I wasn't even talking about
That's
the
what
fight.
you said.
Oh my God! I didn't say that. I said a steak.
What is steak?
Senior, all these people
What
want
is
to
steak? Is
say.
steak meat? Is steak meat?
Yeah, but I didn't say I
So,
eat
but
meat
you said I
without my
eat meat
teeth.
with no
I said I
teeth.
can eat a steak.
That's meat.
Lord, have mercy. Oh my God, Mr. Hanson, he's crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all.
That's what
I'm
you. I
trying to
didn't say
tell you.
anything. I
Senior
didn't
is
do
off the
nothing. It
hook.
is like, don't blame me. You said
Senior
I can
is
eat.
too hilarious. He is funny. Senior is funny though. Me and him get on there. We have to get back to boxing because we all talk about everything else.
Nah, I think
Look, you
Coach can
got him
commit.
laughing in the chat again. You did. Because you start stuff. You a shit starter, Senior. You
I was
start
trying
too
to get
much
some
shit.
understanding. I was just trying to get some
Y'all
understanding
go
of what
ahead
you had
and
going on, Miss Lloyd.
send me some money so I can get some new teeth.
Oh, I thought you. Oh my God! I thought you send you some money for something
I
else.
am
My
gonna
bad.
get the
Hey,
ones that you just clip in
that you just
and
pop in and
clip
out.
out. What that's like they do them lights. Clap on, clap
No,
off.
you gotta leave. Somebody might like the ones you got now, Miss Lloyd. The ones that just pop straight
I
out.
can't hear you. What are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Say something.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. See, you whispering and you lying. You're whispering.
We'll do
Can
closing
y'all hear his
arguments.
dummy? You might as well close the show out. Y'all, I'm gonna log off here because senior playing games. Love y'all. It's a good show tonight. Y'all make sure you share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. He'll be back on it tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. Y'all make sure you log on 12 p.m. Senior be back in the building again. All right. Maybe he might even let me come back on another time. See y'all later. Love y'all.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't put on with it. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.